Welcome back to Don't Starve. My name is Kit, and as you can see, I took a couple of days and I spent it preparing, collecting a few things, getting some more wood, and that. The gathering episodes really are boring, so I took the time of going through a couple of days and collecting what we needed up. Now, we are not going to get any more harvest out of these bees now that it's winter, so we're going to harvest what we have here. Let me show you how to harvest the bee box. You press harvest, and the bees will come out, and they do attack you when they come out, but if you travel just a little ways, they basically get bored of you and move on with their business. So that's how you harvest the bee box. Now, when we go after the killer bees or additional, we'll just keep this going for right now. When you go after the killer bees or additional bees, I'll show you how we can mitigate some of the damage. But when harvesting your own bee boxes, normally they don't do a whole lot of damage. Now, as you can see, like I said, winter is here in full force, so we are going to drop off some of these extra supplies here. We are going to pick up a couple of I just put it in the fire. That was very bright of me. Pick up a couple of meals, and then we're going to go out exploring in winter. Show you what winter looks like. We've got some honey nuggets here. We're going to make one more set of honey nuggets, and we are actually going to leave our monster meat jerky and our honey here so that we have our meaty stew. As soon as we get really hungry, we'll use our meaty stew. Meaty stew, what does it do? It renews like 150 hunger, so basically it'll renew your hunger all the way up to the point of starving, or from when you're starving. Now, if you notice, I have some durability off of my winter hat. The best way to prolong your durability on your winter items is basically if you're near a fire or if you know a heat source, you won't want to wear your winter hat because you won't need it to keep you warm, and that is a good way. Let's check the map here. What haven't we explored? Oh, there's swamp. Looks like there's a little bit over here. Looks like there's a landmass. Let's go up that way. It looks like there's a landmass up this way. Anyway, if you take off your winter hat when you don't need the warmth from it, it will prolong the life of your winter hat. Oh, look, we have boards. Those are great for fueling fires and extra axe, which we really didn't need, but we'll take anyway. We're going to head up this way, and I always like to, and actually, did I make one? No, I did not. We're going to head back home because I am going to show you a quick tip. Our sanity is not low, but it's pretty low. We're starting to see the shadows of the Grue monsters, and that from being a little crazy. So, and this is a great thing as long as you have the food to back it up. We need a rope. We're going to show you, we're going to make a straw roll, and with a straw roll you can actually sleep through the night as long as you're not too hungry. Now, sleeping through the night with a straw roll does deplete 75 hunger. So, as you can see, because I was really low, I woke up starving to death, but that meaty stew took care of it right away. So we're going to head out now. Now that we've prototyped the straw roll, we can make it at any point in time on our journey. And you can see the winter cap raises my sanity during the day the same way a garland does. Now, a winter cap is the only thing I believe that you can wear on your head. Maybe a dapper hat that will increase your sanity in the winter time. I know the winter cap does. I'm not going to guarantee. And we have a swamp. I'm not going to guarantee the dapper cap does, but I do believe it does. What I'm looking for right now is I'd really like to find Chester. Chester is a mobile storage unit. He actually follows you around and is just like a regular chest. He has 9. Oh, because we've already been up this way. That was a boon, but we already got it. He has 9 slots and is quite convenient for holding things. Unfortunately, he also is quite good at aggroing things and dies somewhat often if you're not careful with him. Sometimes, depending if I'm out and I'm going to be traveling for long periods of time, I like to take Chester for the added space of collecting resources and such. If I'm not going out to collect resources and I'm going into a dangerous area, I normally will leave Chester at home because, like I said, he aggroes things and he dies pretty easily, and if he dies, he drops the inventory that he's carrying on the ground and you have to go back and pick it up. So he's convenient, but to him dying is not necessarily convenient. But I want to find him because it's nice to have a little companion to blame everything you do wrong on. That's always helpful. Let me see. What do we have up here? I'm finding lots of berries, which is a good thing, because the berries combined with our monster meat jerky will keep us in meatballs, which is nice. Yes, it's getting late. What have we explored? Oh, this is a huge area up here. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be, quite honestly. And one thing about your heat stone is it only works for keeping you warm or keeping the cold away if it is kept on your person in your bottom UI here. If you carry it in your backpack up here, it does not work to keep you warm. So make sure when you're carrying it, you are carrying it in your pocket. Also, it will winter qualified. We may have to go hunting. If I can find the other footprint. There it is. This way. spear, and I forgot to make a boomerang before we left the camp, so we'll see how far we can get with this Qualiphant, but without any ranged weapon, it may prove futile to hunt him down. Oh, and see the change in the visual on the edges of the screen? That is to let you know currently you are cold. The next phase is we are freezing, and we will start taking damage. That's to let you know that you are not taking damage yet, but you soon will be, although night is here, so we need to make a fire anyway. And we did not find that other footprint. How depressing. Okay, well, we will warm up. We're going to put this down next to the fire. I don't know if it warms up faster next to the fire, if it warms up faster in your pockets. I know it will do either. It will both warm up in your pocket and next to the fire. It warms up faster the more blazing your fire is. And over here, since we're doing nothing, let's collect some resources. Yeah, 777. And we'll take off our winter hat because we're next to a blazing fire and don't need it right now. And some meeples that should fill me up. I'm not going to worry about my sanity right now, because that's not a main concern. Let's check the map. I think chasing this Qualiphant just brought us back to, yeah, a place we had already explored. Oh, that's right, we're turned around here. We still got a bunch of area up there. And there's the swamp down here. The swamp isn't anything I want to do really in the wintertime. Oh, we've got a lot to explore up there, because you need to really be able to see where you're going to get through a swamp safely, and the fact that there is snow all over the ground negates the fact that you can actually see where you're going or what you're doing. Now there's several phases of the heat stone. You can see it's yellow right now. When it's as hot as it can be, it'll be red, and that's when the heat from it will last the longest. So just so you know that, we're going to pick it up and go, and head up. There's some more footprints. Where is it sending me? I was just up here. I didn't see any footprints. Oh, and we forgot to put our hat back on. Okay, now he's just driving me around in circles. Because didn't we come from this direction last night? I do believe we did. Now you can tell the difference, and when we find him you'll see, between a summer Qualiphant and a winter Qualiphant. The Qualiphant we killed earlier, the summer Qualiphant, was pink. This one, when we find him, you'll notice he is, yes, right up here, he is blue. That is how you know the difference, and with no ranged weapon, we are going to have to get him caught in a corner to take care of him. As long as you hit him once, oh, come on, okay, that corner might work. As long as you hit him once, then you can continue to hit him there's a winter qualifiant trunk that he drops that will make the winter vest, or the puffy vest I think it's called, instead of the breezy vest. That works a little bit to create more warmth, but we have, I don't know, work on this axis, we'll just drop one, that we have a lot of ways to keep warm, so I am not as concerned with a winter qualifiant vest, although I'm going to flip our map back around so I know which way I'm going. There we go. He brought us right back to where we left off exploring before. I am not going to be that concerned with the winter qualifiant vest. Because you can't carry a backpack and wear the breezy vest or any of the vests at the same time, I don't use them that often. Because, like I said, if I could find Chester, that would be great, because that would allow me to use my breezy vest and travel further while exploring in the winter time. But right now, with the fact that we have not found Chester, we're limited in how much we can carry, so we can't use the breezy vest, so we're limited on how far we can go, if that makes any sense. Now, where are we at here? Okay, we got all that outside explored there. We're right close to camp, so we're going to head back there and cook up and or dry some of the stuff we've got here. Start a fire to keep warm, and we're going to put our heat stone down so it warms up. I've got my monster meat. I'm going to put this in here, one of these in here, and some of the berries we picked up. I'm going to eat something because we're hungry, and the qualifiant did a little bit of damage there. We're going to take off our hat and just drop it because we're full on inventory again. What a surprise. See that is a red hot heat stone. It's flaming now. We're cooking with gas there. What do we need to do? We should collect some more charcoal. Wasn't what I was expecting, but almost as good as meatballs, so we'll take I guess just one honey will make honey nuggets. I thought you needed more than one honey, but shows you what I know. And I just did all the recipes, and shows you what I know. I pay attention a lot. Honest. And we're using the monster meat jerky because there's really no other use for monster meat other than in crock-pot recipes, because it will damage your health and your sanity otherwise if you just eat it straight up as monster meat, even as jerky. Less if you eat it as jerky, but it still will damage your health and your sanity. And seeing as it's winter and the evenings and the nights are very long, we are already going to be having playing a game of keep up with our sanity to begin with. So we'll want to make sure we're extra careful of that. house right away, but I am going to, we're going to make one. Let's see, what do we need to make a pig house? In the morning we'll make one. Since we're going to go out exploring, I need 4, 2, 4, and then, how many stones did it say? I'm so good at paying attention to this. 3 stones. Do I have enough for 3 stones? I am not sure. And I do. Nice. Okay, come morning we're going to make our pig house. We're going to put it a little bit away from our camp. Only because, like I said, on a full moon, pigs turn into werepigs, and we don't want a werepig camping directly in our camp. The pigs make great house guests, or, well, neighbors, because they will help us fend off, let's say, the dogs. They are, every 3 days, they are farmable for meat and or pig skin. And if you feed them berries or petals, they poop. So we can get, extra poop from them. We're going to throw his pig house. Oops. First we need to be standing next to the machine. Pig house up over here by the edge of the water. If you feed a monster meat to a pig, any kind of meat to a pig, they become your friend and they follow you. We're going to go and pick up our heat stone and our cap and actually our spear, because this was only at 5%. And we're going to take our new pig friend, and we're not going to get those berries, and we are going to explore some more. Where do we need to explore? I like to use pigs to help me chop down trees, especially if I need a large amount of wood, because the pigs will help you chop down the trees, and if the chopping down the trees aggroes any tree ants, then the tree ants will go, the pigs will attack the tree ants will go after the pigs, and as long as you don't hit the tree ant after that, the tree ant will then, after it kills the pig, become neutral to you. It's an easy way to farm pigs, I've found, and kind of a fun way. I just, come here, little pig, I have a friend I'd like you to meet, and, like I said, they automatically go after, or aggro to the tree ant, and then the tree ant will one-shot them, and then just, well, okay, not one-shot them now that they kite, but we'll take them down, and you get the spoils from their battle, which is always nice. Because the tree ants don't, unlike the spiders, you can't farm pig stuff with spiders, because the spiders will eat anything that the pig drops. Look, another pig. We're going to make a fire here, because our pig in the evening will freak out when it starts to get dark. And I am going to call it for this episode. We've got quite a bit of the outline of the map undone or discovered, so that is a good thing. And when we get back, we'll finish exploring it and move on through the rest of winter. And you guys all have a great day, and thank you for watching.